Hello, my name is Belinda Story, and I will be speaking about Jean Piaget, renowned psychological theorist. This presentation is in fulfillment of the Week 4 Theorist Video Assignment for Psychology 5003 at LeTourneau University. Jean Piaget was one of the most influential developmental and child psychologists in modern history. He was born in 1896 in Neuchâtel, Switzerland, and remained active in psychological study on a daily basis until his death in 1980. Piaget earned his Ph.D. at the University of Neuchâtel. Piaget was a professor of psychology at the University of Geneva from 1929 to 1975. After college, Piaget worked briefly with Alfred Binet, developer of the Binet Intelligence Test. In our textbook, Myers tells us that while administering Binet's test, Piaget became intrigued by the children's wrong answers. He noted that these wrong answers were very similar among children of the same general age. Where others saw childish mistakes, Piaget saw intelligence at work. Thus began Piaget's study of children and developmental psychology. Throughout his professional life, Piaget studied children from birth to 15 years of age. He found that children simply do not think like grown-ups. In fact, children go through marked stages of cognitive development. Piaget realized that what appeared to be illogical statements from very young children actually had their own specific order and logic. Albert Einstein noted that this discovery was so simple that only a genius could have thought of it. Piaget spent his professional life studying, watching, and listening to children. In addition, Piaget had 3 children whose intellectual development he studied from infancy. Throughout his study and research, Piaget developed new theories in the areas of developmental psychology, cognitive theory, and genetic epistemology, which is the study of the origins of intelligence. Piaget developed a way of thinking about children that provided the foundation for movements in modern educational reform. Piaget's work and resulting theories centered on the single question, how does knowledge develop and grow? His theory described 4 stages of child development characterized by general cognitive structure that is the basis for a child's understanding of reality during specific periods. Development comes about when the child's errors in understanding their environment causes disequilibrium, which then causes the child to recognize their thought processes, i.e., they develop intellectually. Piaget theorized 4 stages of cognitive development. The sensory motor stage is from birth to age 2, where children experience the world through their senses and movement. The pre-operational stage is from age 2 to 6 or 7 and is evident by the growth of motor skills and the ability to use words and images. The concrete operational stage is from age 7 to 12, when children begin to think logically about concrete events. The formal operational stage is from age 12 through adolescence, where children develop abstract reasoning. Piaget believed that children establish specific understandings of their world during a particular developmental stage. However, when interacting with the environment around them forces a realization that these understandings no longer fit, the child must reevaluate their thinking. This reevaluation of thinking is what takes the child to the next stage of intellectual development. Piaget's theories centered more on this movement from stage to stage than on specific age-related milestones. Piaget's message to parents and teachers alike is that children are not capable of adult logic and do not think and act like adults. For example, a 3-year-old does not realize that getting off of a teeter-totter will cause problems for the child on the other end. Piaget taught us to meet children at their particular developmental stage and stimulate their thinking with meaningful interactions and examples in order to help them advance to the next stage. Information gathered for this presentation was taken from several sources, including our textbook, Exploring Psychology, 8th edition, in modules, written by David G. Myers. The website, Psychologist Anywhere, Anytime. A link to this site is provided in this assignment's instructions. And an article published in the Developmental Psychology Journal titled Piaget's Enduring Contributions to Developmental Psychology. This article was published in 1992 in Volume 28, Issue Number 2, on pages 191 through 204. I would like to thank you for taking the time to view my video about Jean Piaget, and I hope that you found the topic interesting and informative. God bless you, and thank you.